Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana, but on here I go by the Modern Sim, and today we are back with another episode of the Bachelorettes of San Myshuno. Now, in the last episode, we were supposed to have an elimination, but I just couldn't decide who I wanted to go home, and so I left it up to you guys to help me decide in a poll that I posted in my community tab quite a bit of time ago, maybe about a month ago. It's been so long since I've filmed this series, but after gathering those results, I've come to the conclusion of who is going home in this episode, and it's going to be just a little bit different, but I will get into that later when we get to the elimination part, which is very soon. But anyways, that is part of the agenda for today, and I'll get more into what else I have planned for this episode. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. So we are starting this episode off the following morning after the last one concluded. So in the previous episode, we had a rooftop garden party. You know, everyone had a pretty good time, and I was originally going to have eliminations happen after that party, but I saw the time, and then of course you guys know that I didn't know who I wanted to send home because they're still sleepy. I don't think anyone's up yet. I mean, I think maybe one or two people. Dang, they just bring a lot of crap with them, don't they? Somehow, Bob is up downstairs eating a bowl of acai or acai. I don't know how you pronounce it, but he's downstairs eating. So I'm going to have them in a few moments and get their day started. I'm not going to drag, the morning on too long because, like I said, someone has to go home. It's elimination, elimination. And it was supposed to happen at the end of the last episode, but it's gonna happen in the beginning here. So, no breakfast, empty stomach. It's literally been like a couple minutes later for me or whatever. And so she got up and I was like, oh, let me see what dream she has, because I have a new mod in my game, And so I'm looking, and then before I even get a chance to look and click on that, I see Isaiah's face pop up, and I'm like, oh, it's probably like a chat with Isaiah or something like that. Y'all, guess what it says? Ask Isaiah to be a boyfriend. From being friends, romantic and official. Don't forget to seal it with a kiss. She wants him to be her boo, officially, which I don't know. I don't know if Piper's actually thinking this, because I don't know. I think this more so means that Piper can see some sort of future with Isaiah, not necessarily I'm gonna pick him and he's gonna be the one, but she can see some type of future with him. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely, I would say, is her top. Okay, in my mind, that's what I'm translating this to me, because boyfriend's a bit much. It's a bit much, and it's a bit soon. Okay. So it just seems like they're both of the ladies are just in very positive moods this morning. But last night before they went to bed, they definitely did deliberate on who was going home in this episode. So they know who's going home, you know what I'm saying? The guys just don't know. So Kendall has gotten up, and she has, in her dream, she's been thinking about Andrew. So it's seeming like we seeing who these ladies' tops are. Okay, so now that the ladies have finished, getting ready, getting dressed, and getting their mind mentally prepared, it is time for the elimination. I did mention earlier that the elimination this episode was going to be a little bit different. This time, there will be 2 Sims going home. Now, originally, I guess I forgot that I had this plan, but originally I had planned for one person to go home in the first elimination, and then 2 people to go home the second elimination. And then when I saw the poll results and saw that 2 Sims had tied for lowest votes, I was gonna send home 2 Sims anyway. I remembered, I wrote it down in my notebook and everything. So I'm having everyone come down here to meet. It's very don't think about the eliminations, they're very informal, okay? Especially today's elimination, because it was supposed to be last night, very informal. So everyone, having all the guys come over, they already know what time it is. It's a way that some of them didn't even bother to put on regular clothes for the day. Okay guys, we're gonna start with Piper, and I'm going to look at her. I'm gonna pull up in her relationship panel and see who her top connections are. Interesting. We'll start with her top 2 romantic connections, and then we'll go from there. So Piper is getting ready. All the guys are sitting here except for Isaiah. I don't know where he's gone, but I can imagine you already know who her first rose is going to. It's none other than the guy that she woke up thinking about this very morning. She's like, I'm going to go ahead and give you the very first rose. Not Iker coming over here. Iker, go away. Not him giving her a rose back, child. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Isaiah gave Piper a gift along with a romantic message. You are my heart, my soul, my treasure, my today, my tomorrow, my forever, my everything. So it seems like Isaiah is dedicated, y'all. I don't know, y'all. It's looking like we might have our first couple. Might as well just get them out of the process. Like, they found each other. All right, they done. But no, we're going to continue with this process, okay? You know what I'm saying? She's signed for about 5 more episodes, all right? It's also funny. It's the way he went ahead and, like, gave her back that rose pretty much. Just like, no, love, this is for you. But she's about to go ahead and give her second rose to someone very special to her that she has. She sees something, you know, sparking in between them. A very nice connection. That's none other than Damien. She's like, here you go, love. You get my second rose. Oh my gosh. This is so sweet. Okay, why is she getting upset? Oh wait, he gave her a message too. Every day we share together, we're creating our own fairy tale. I look forward to our happily ever after. Oh. They is laying it on thick. They is laying it on thick for Piper. They is out for blood. They trying to win this competition. They say I'm leaving here with something. Okay, so next up we have Kendall, and I'm gonna have her do her top 3 connections, and she has very clear top 3 connections. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and have her do that. So of course we're going to. Not she already about to flirt with Bob, girl. Okay, so Kendall is about to give her very first rose, and then goes to none other than Andrew. What is going on? What is he about to do? Is he? Is he tripping in the back? Please, I'm sorry. What is going on? I'm sorry, they distracted me, but what did he do? Did he flirt with her or something? Okay. Oh, he's giving her a rose back. I'm not gonna tell you guys who my favorite person is for each of the girls because I don't want to be biased. Oh, he gave her a note too. My heart leaps when you are near. I love you more and more each and every day. Love. Oh, these men is not playing. It's like they here to win. They here to stay. Love. Okay, Andrew. Okay, so it is time for Kendall to give her next rose. And this rose is going to someone that we all could have guessed, honestly, especially after last episode. Like, oh, she was in it, y'all. Got sis in a trance. And then it's going to none other than Roman. It's like, here you go. You get the next rose. Oh, is he blushing? Wait. Oh, he gave one back. Let's see what he says. Okay. Because at this point, I'm just expecting it. I will always be here for you each and every day. My love for you will continue to grow forever. You would have thought each of these men was about to propose to these ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and have Kendall give her third rose. And this is going to someone who very much snuck up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did not expect him to, you know, really be in the running for anything, if I'm being honest. And this sim is none other than Eddie. Listen, in that last episode, Eddie was not playing. He was making it very, very well known that he was into Kendall. And Kendall's like, you know what, babe? Your efforts have paid off. Oh, did he not like it? Oh my gosh. Unappreciated gift. Try to get something nice, but some things just don't seem to be appreciated. Yeah. Eddie, we were trying to tell you that you made it. Oh, but he finna give us a rose back? I don't know if I really accept this. Because you were just being stank about it. I love the joy that you bring to my life every waking moment of every day. That's nice, Eddie. That's nice. That reaction I'm very much not vibing with, okay? Like, I do forget sometimes that he technically is a mean sim. I think he is a mean sim, right? Yeah, he's mean. Mean sim. So, she perceives him as basic looking. Girl. She's Just saying, you really did sneak up on me. I wasn't even checking for you. Okay. Anyways, if you have been paying attention and doing the math, that leaves 4 guys. And those 4 guys are 1, none other than Bob Pancakes. 2, Mr. Iker Staples, and this would actually be his second time in the bottom. Number 3, Mr. Richard Wu. And last but certainly not least, we have Mr. Jonah Queller, who oddly enough is taking this whole like tortured artist thing like literal. Like now he got like the artist outfit on and then like wearing black eyeliner. Come on now, babe. So the next sim who is receiving the rose is none other than, oddly enough, you guys' favorite. Like the amount of times I get like, I just love such and such, I just love this sim, I just love him, I'm rooting for him. I was shocked, but if you know exactly who I'm talking about, and he probably is the one you're rooting for, is Bob. Jealous? Sorry, this is distracting, but this is probably because Kendall just gave Isaiah an amorous hug out of nowhere, but and that's neither here nor there. It's really, it really wasn't anything. And I guess Piper was sitting right there and she saw him, and so she's getting jealous. But she's not a jealous. She's not a jealous simp. But anyways, we'll get back to her in a second. For some reason, he is y'all's favorite, and I don't understand it, okay? I mean, it's not that I don't understand it, because I definitely do get it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm rooting for Bob, too, okay? And then he can be, cute and romantic when he wants to be, you know what I'm saying? Get out of his shell when he wants to, you know what I'm saying? His message says, "My heart leaps when you are near. I love you more and more each and every day." That's sweet. That's the funny thing about this whole situation. It's like they don't have any romance, but they're very flirtatious and romantic towards each other. And they have a great connection otherwise. But like, they have not built romance by themselves. That's the only like interesting thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and speed this process along because we have our final 3, who is Jonah, Iker, and Richard. And so we're gonna have Piper go ahead and give the next rose since she's literally next to the next person. Piper is going ahead and giving the next rose to someone who personally I am very neutral about. I feel no positive or negative emotion towards, but this is none other than Richard. Richard, he has romantic chemistry with Kendall, and you can tell he kind of likes Piper as well, but he's just very like unable to fully show that, And it seems like he was not happy about that gift, and he's actually the first sim out of all these sims since giving out the roses to not give like some type of like dedication and love poetry to, you know what I'm saying? You can say like, oh, it's because they don't have any romance, but Kendall doesn't have any, technically she doesn't have a romance bar with Bob, but he still gave her he still said a little something and gave her a rose back. So I don't know, Richard, maybe we made the wrong decision, maybe the ladies made the wrong decision and you should have went home. Alright guys, so if you remember what I said earlier in this episode about the elimination, is that there will be 2 sims going home, and if you've done the calculations of who's received roses so far and who hasn't, then you would be able to know that the 2 people, is he alright? The 2 people, is he okay? Sorry, the 2 people who are going home in today's episode are the 2 people who did not receive those roses. And that is none other than Mr. Iker Staples and Jonah Queller. And obviously it seems like they're very much not happy about. Now this is exactly the reason that Jonah did not get the rose. He is, and we understand everyone is, has emotions, and this is not a shut down all emotions and stop feeling, but the tortured artist thing has become his personality. It started off as like a cute like little tagline, you know what I'm saying, like that we thought he was going to be able to overcome, but essentially he hasn't been as invested in this process as he should have been, and ladies are fully aware of that. And it's become something that like at first they were giving him the opportunity and the benefit of the doubt, things like that, but at this point there's no romantic connection with them because he hasn't even really put the effort forward for that connection. So unfortunately Jonah is going home in this episode. Now, as far as Iker is going home for the opposite reason. He has put his, I don't want to say best foot forward, but he has been a lot more engaged with the process than Jonah has. However, Kendall feels as if she gets more of a friend vibe. Like, this could be her little brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't really see a romantic connection with him in that sense, you know what I'm saying? And he did try. He did put his best foot forward. He's not a bad guy, you know what I'm saying? He has redeeming qualities, but he's just not for Kendall. Now, for Piper, on the other hand, if you saw earlier, they actually do have a pink bar, some type of romantic connection, and every now and then they'll flirt here and there, you know, and things like this. So there's some type of connection there. However, if you remember in the last episode, Iker's approach to Piper was very out of pocket. You know, he had that little like, oh, you want to, he basically approached her with a proposition to, you know, hook up. And Piper, she's not that type of girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not down. She's not down for that. And so it definitely put a sour taste in her mouth about Iker. Ever since that moment, like, he's a nice guy. He's cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have some type of connection. But he doesn't respect her boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to think that in this process, this is how you go about building a connection is not for, you know, Piper. So unfortunately, Iker has to go. And the funny thing is, Iker and Jonah were actually tied for the lowest amount of votes. They tied for 12% of the votes, which I think is hilarious, but unfortunately both of them gotta go. So I'm gonna have Kendall go ahead and kick Jonah out of the house, you know, tell him where he's went wrong. She's like, unfortunately, Jonah, you know, me and Piper have decided that you're just not ready to, you know, be along this process, and we think you'd be better suited for someone else, and unfortunately we are not the ladies for you. Oh, okay, she ain't gotta do this. We're gonna pretend like she's not yelling at him. He's very much, you know, so sad, you know. She's like, I'm sorry, this is just how it has to be. Did he just fade into did he just fade away? I'm sorry, that's funny. He just faded away. I'm sorry, I actually kind of feel bad because he's such a cutie, but she's like, I'm sorry, me and Piper have talked about this, but we have decided that, like, this is not the journey for you. We're just not a fit. So unfortunately for you, you're not receiving a rose today. So it's the yelling at him. I'm sorry. You gotta go, babe. I'm sorry. Is he gonna fade too? Oh, I know his ego a little hurt. So he's not gonna fade like Jonah did. Okay. Oh, and he faded. He's gone. He's gone, guys. Alright, guys, so we have officially concluded our elimination. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to two guys. They will be missed. They did add a lot of interest to, you know, the ensemble of guys, but unfortunately, they just weren't a match for either Kendall nor Piper. So now that we've completed our elimination, it is time for the girls and the guys to head out to a group date. At first I was going to do solo dates, but I'm going to put those to a poll. Today's group date is actually a cooking class date, or you'll see everything. You'll see everything set up and stuff like that. But I think I did a pretty good job for the venue and things like that. Like, I really think it'll be cute, but this is The Sims and things go sideways all the time. But so right now I'm going to go ahead and have them chill for a little bit and have Kendall and Piper get ready for these group dates. So I will see you guys there. Alright, guys, so we have made it to our date location. The name of this place is called The Kitchen, and it is a culinary school / master chef class space, and essentially where this place has students that come in, and of course they learn the basics of culinary and things like that, but they also host separate classes for people to just, you know, have like cooking classes just to hang out with their friends and things like that. So that is where we are today. Now, I will say that this lot is actually something that I got from the gallery but renovated heavily. So in the description box I will put bill down below, but I'm going to tell you this right here right now, it looks nothing like what this build looks like. Maybe shape wise, no, it looks completely different. I'm gonna be real with you guys, but I still will link it down below. So going in through the doors, we are met with the inside. To the immediate right, we have like this bar area. To the left, we have just a sign, and then in here we have bathrooms. Nothing too spectacular, just bathrooms with stalls. The main point of this place is the kitchen area, and this is what it looks like. This is what it is. It's very nice. I will say that I did use a lot of the Home Chef Hustle Pack. So, and in the back it's actually from the new Pure Sim CC set. I think it's called the Pantry Party, I believe. And this is where I get that stuff from. But everything else is pretty much Home Chef Hustle. And then a little bit of CC. But this is what the build is looking like and things like that. And for today, they will be making pizza. So if you notice all these Sims down here, this is all of the, the men I've added so I'll be able to control them. So like, we'll actually be able to cook stuff, you know what I'm saying? I do forget that Bob is in the culinary career, so like, of course, he'll know how to make a nice drink, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Bob. Trying to show off with your chest out. The guys are out here. I'm gonna go ahead and have everyone go ahead and claim a station. I think I'm gonna have Kendall and Piper be at these two up here, so I'm gonna have her go ahead and start prepping ingredients. What do you mean you don't have a cooking skill? Oh wait, she did set the house on fire. I'm just gonna cheat her cooking skill up because I would imagine she would at least have like cooking level 3, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and have them come over here and start prepping veggies, ingredients, and things like that. Oh, he's already making a pizza at Piper's station too. You better flip that though. I'm gonna have Kendall, since she's waiting for her pizza. For some reason, I guess she put her pizza in the oven and I didn't even notice. I'm gonna have her order a drink and then talk to Bob, cause like Bob seems like he's in a good mood. Flirty introduction, girl. I guess you can ask about his mood right now. What the? Do y'all see them in the back? I'll leave y'all alone for 2 seconds, and here y'all is trying to make it official. Now this is a man who cooks. Oh, I'm feeling inspired because of this. Fast food dream. Bob had a dream about being an employee in a busy fast food restaurant, handling orders, preparing food, and ensuring customer satisfaction. He's not sure if this is the career path he wants to pursue, but the dream has sparked his interest. Of course it would, babe. You're literally a chef. I have her compliment his appearance. Like, okay, Bob, I see you. And then flirt afterwards. Bob is just in a world of his own, honey.
Grebo for bang.
Bro.
Baribi. Dum say Bruhana.
They're so awkward. Oh my gosh. And I blame Bob, okay? Yes, get that pizza, girl. Wait, she's making pizza? No. You know what? Hey, fine. She a pro, y'all. Goes back to drinking her drink. What is going on with him? What is that smell? Who got bad breath? Ooh, you like, girl, your breath stinks. I'm gonna have her compliment his appearance. They're so cute. I'm sorry. I don't know who I want her with. Like, I feel like Kendall has a lot of options. And so does Piper. But Kendall got a lot of options. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can be with any of these men. I'm not yelling at my girl like that. Like, I don't appreciate that. The way she looking at him. Hold on, wait. Y'all see her face? She is not having it. She said, you really thought. No bad breath in my camp. Acquired crab lice. Richard Wu acquired crab lice, parasite insects that infest human genital area. Didn't he have this same issue at the beginning of the series? I believe he had crab lice at the beginning of the series. Like, ew. I'm gonna help him deal with that, but I don't like that. I feel like he will flirt with her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Here come Roman trying to get him a seat.
Malspec, Mobsy Vombo.
Okay, what's going on over here? Insult? I know that's right. She said, I don't know where you get off talking to me like that. I don't know what crawled up your butt, but it's not. I didn't do it. You don't get to yell at me, Andrew. What is going on? It's because he's a loyal sim, yeah. You're just so blind, aren't you? What is he over there? He's cleaning. Okay. It's just too much going on. Be yelled at. Insult. Oh wow. Yikes. Aggravating conversation. Feeling angry with an unpleasant conversation. Called out from being confronted by a loyal sim. Piper got called out for her mean behavior towards a sim. Shame on her. No shame. We're getting rid of that. A strong, independent sim from feeling furious with someone nearby. It's not Piper. It's definitely that sim who broke Piper's heart for no good reason. Because why are you yelling at her? That high-headed trait is really coming out, ain't it? And he just keep going, too. Oh my gosh, they in the red. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they just keep going back and forth. She said, I don't know who you think you talking to. You talking at the side of your neck, aren't you? Dang, they... Nope, they finna keep going. And I'ma let them too. Dang. And she gave you a rose, babe. She gave you the second rose. And in like 2 minutes, you destroyed it. Ooh, they is just not. They not having a good time. Okay, maybe I should break them up. I need someone to step in. I'm sorry. Now he got a sentiment. Shades of Schadenfreude. Yeah, it can be a little gratifying to see someone suffering depending on that someone. Who's he talking about? Because you're already upset because you got crab lice. He has a festering bitterness from feeling bitter about someone nearby. I don't even know who that is. Eddie? Why does he have a grudge with Eddie? Oh my gosh. Like, this is supposed to be a nice episode, you know what I'm saying? And here he is fighting. You confront him about bullying, okay? Because you got the wrong one. Notice how she had to get up. She had to excuse herself from the area because she said, I can't. She said, let me go clean because when I get bothered, I gotta go clean. And I feel like Bob definitely is like noticing, you know, her over here upset. And so he'll definitely come over here and like check in on her.
Oh, Stifa Mubis.
Mm-hmm. They go Kendall, go and clean up.
Ah,
Yazub, Bimbus.
It's like, hey, are you okay? You know, I saw everything that happened between you and Damien. How you feeling? She said, I'm feeling energized. Get hyped, yo. All of Piper's roommates are on some kind of weird celebration train of hype. Piper's not sure what to make of it, but the excitement and loud noises is getting her hyped. I'm just gonna assume that Piper's like unfazed by this. She's like, that boy don't scare me. Piper, did you just pass gas? Piper, yeah, this right here is not giving romantic in any way, shape, or form. It's giving best friends. It's giving friends. And I feel like I can see a nice friendship happening with them, you know? And now he's fine. As if nothing has happened, like he wasn't just cussing Piper out. I had to send him home right now. Got trashed. He didn't kick the bin over 6 times. Iker, what are you doing here? Iker said, y'all might have kicked me off the show, but I'm still on the show. You can't kick me off the show. I'm sorry, this is funny. In a few, we'll be going. I'll go ahead and like end this date and end this episode. But what's getting me is the fact that literally Iker is here. Like he really said, he asked the producers, he said, like, I know I got just kicked off the show, but like, can I hang out with them one last time? He funny for that. And why are you sad? Drift in love? Oh, it's because of Kendall. Boy, if you don't shut up. Joyful mean-spiritedness. Mean Sims delight in being nasty to others. Wow. When did she change her hair? I mean, this is cute though. I'm not gonna lie, it's cute, but it's giving kid. It says, looking good from suggestion. Kendall has decided to go for a natural look today. Like, that's crazy. He must have said something about her hair and was like, you should try this hairstyle. She still looks cute though, but I'm not really vibing, I'm not gonna lie. And here's Bob digging in the trash. Like, ugh. Why are you even in the trash? And you stink. Why were you in the trash? What is going on with this episode? Oh my gosh, I'm not even going. And here I was about to go have Kendall go flirt with him a little bit, and he in the trash. No, we're steering clear. Before we go, I'm gonna have her talk to Roman for just a little bit more. I just imagine she feel him like, yeah. While you was asleep, guess who was yelling at me? He done lost his damn mind.
No.
I forgot what's his name was here. You can talk to him too. Bob, you stay the heck away. Digging the sentiment. You make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. Oh, that's so sweet. Child, let me get rid of this. Don't you dare change your hair. This mod I need to take out, but he don't look half bad. He don't look half bad. Hold on. I'm not really digging the gray look, but he don't look bad. We will change this back though. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this group date up here. This definitely did not go anywhere near what I expected, but I guess I will see you guys at the house where I will end this video. Alright guys, that is all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about it. In the next episode, we'll be having the next batch of our solo dates. I'm unsure of how I want to do it. If I want to do how I did last time, where have them both go out with two guys, or do I want to do two separate solo dates? You know, like maybe in the daytime I go with Kendall and then nighttime I go with Piper or something like that. I have to decide, but I will put a poll up for you guys to help me decide who will be going on those dates. But anyways, for this episode, let me know what you guys thought about it, what you thought about who went home today. Did you agree, especially at the end where Damien's hot-headedness was really getting the better of him, and the way he was just going back and forth with Piper, to the fact that they have a red bar. So insane, so insane. I honestly don't know how that one's gonna go. He might be going home next for all we know, but let me know honestly who you guys think should go home next, aside from Damien, of course. Lastly, I will say that I do plan to wrap this series up around episode 10 or maybe 12, depending on how I'm feeling. We only have a few more episodes left before this is the end of the series. I'm gonna miss this one, but we're not at the end yet. So anyways guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.